Good afternoon, everyone. Who here knows what insecurity means? That means insecurity in a person. Who knows what it means? Okay. Well, it means the uncertainty or lack of confidence, in oneself. So I too have insecurities. My name is Uchechukwu. I'm a PhD student and a data analyst. And my topic today is what I learned from my insecurities. So back in 2022, I had really bad acne, like really, really bad. I convinced myself it was genetic, and I just kept living my life like that. I did my best to get it under control. I changed what I ate, I adjusted my lifestyle, I stopped eating some things, I started eating some things, tried working out, and so on. But I was just there surviving acne. So in 2022, I was minding my business in the office, and one of my bosses that was hardly ever around came into the main office, and he saw me and he stopped in front of my desk and was like, "What happened to your face?" with this exact reaction. And I was taken aback. And I was like, "Okay, I'm having a breakout." And he was like, "Sorry," and left. And that thing broke me. I broke down. I went to the restroom, cried, called my elder sister, wailed. Then after pouring out my heart, I realized that there's this skincare clinic that kept appearing on my For You page. And after work that day, I went straight there to, get a consultation, and we started the process. And 3 years later, this is my situation now. At least my face is better. So these are the three things I learned from this whole dilemma. And I would like you to also learn some things from my story. One being that don't let anyone deceive you that nobody else sees your flaw. It's a lie. It is a lie from the pit of hell, because everybody sees it. It's just that people are too polite to say it to your face. They would talk about it online if you go and carry your matter to the internet, but nobody has the mind to come to your face and tell you anything. Some people have the mind, like my oga, but most people don't. So if you remember our last class last week, the first day, Miss Rachel told us that if you come for a presentation or whatever, like a presentation, and you have a flaw, or maybe you're not wearing shoes, or your hair is scattered or something, and you already know that that's something that people would dwell on, say it first. Let people know that that is the problem that you have right now, so they won't think about that your insecurity the whole presentation. So that's the first lesson I want you to take away. Then secondly, um, learn to take criticism, whether constructive or not. In as much as I didn't like the way my boss spoke to me, I could have easily been rude. I'm like, "Why are you talking to me like that? Get out." Like, you get, and caused a scene. And people that didn't even hear what he had said would have heard it. You get, because I made it bigger than what it should have been. So learn to take criticism. Don't let what people say weigh you down. Try to figure out the best way to navigate it for your own peace of mind and mental health. Then finally, if you have a flaw that at least you know that it can be rectified, it can be fixed, try your best to do something about it. For example, if you are vertically challenged, being that you are on the shorter side, for ladies, it might be easier to just wear heels, or you get fix your posture, and people might see you taller. But for men, it might be a little bit harder. But the thing is that it's either you figure out how to fix your problem, or you deal with it. And when people talk about it, you have the best answer to give them. You get, "Okay, I'm not tall, and so you have to figure out the best way to handle your flaw and fix it if you can. So, so in conclusion, all of us have a flaw. At least all of us here have one common flaw, which is the fear of public speaking, or the lack of sorry or the lack of presentation skills. And we all took the bold step to be here today to fix that issue about us. So I want to commend all of you for taking the bold step to be here. So please don't let your flaw define you. All of us have it, and even the flashiest, prettiest people are still suffering from one mind game or the other or whatever. So just do what you can, to make yourself happy with whatever flaw you have. Thank you. You've been a great audience. My name is Uche Eze, and have a nice day.